Realschule. Yeah. German doesn't use umlauts above an E, does it? Not normally, anyway. Sup? Not much. Hiya, George. Hiya, Brian. Elijah, Bryant. Brian. Elijah. Deb. Yes! Come into your awful singing. Well, you've come to the right place. But I used it as pronunciation. Yeah, because of that, the whole conversation we had like 4 or 5 months ago whenever I played Fallout 1, and we were talking about the phonetics of Albanian. Yeah. Good times. I can't believe that was actually that long ago. My brain has shifted into an entirely different time scale. I don't know what's happening anymore. We talk about what I want. Hey, that was a great conversation. I loved that. I'll go on all day about random language stuff, dude. Just bleach your brain. Dude, I'll tell you all day about how the language of Madagascar is related to the language of Hawaii is related to the native languages of Taiwan. Like, come on. Thought the dab was a dab, but it's an elbow cough. Nah, it's a dab. YouTube can't tell us any differently. Ugh. Ooh, ow, ooh. I stretched so hard I got a cramp. Deal with my eyes, I can't see dumb shit anymore. I wish I could do that, but then I'd be stuck in my head and I wouldn't be able to escape the dumb shit. Anyway, this is an SCP game. I was about to get to that. This is SCP, The Will of a Single Tale. It is a visual novel that's free on Steam. Can't see anything anymore. But now you're stuck in your head. And it's made with MMD. When I loaded this up, the first thing that popped up was the MMD logo. I was like, huh. Interesting. But this is the only one we'll be able to play. On account of the other part, there's two of them. This is the demo, I guess, and then there's an episode 1. But the episode 1 isn't in English. So, free Aliulo likes that. Hey, didn't have to spend any of my money I don't have. Also, I feel like this screen is taken from like a movie or something. Dab is literally an elbow cough. YouTube's lying. That's a dab. Anyway, I have absolutely no idea what to expect out of this. Am I even trying to write your name? I don't know. Most people, when they say my name, just start yodeling. It's pretty weird. Stoner Tomohito. Hell yeah. There's no audio. Ah! Simp. Aliulo. Oh shit, are we playing a Madoka Magica game? Nope, that's SCP. I think I'm haunted now. Do you believe the actuality now? No. Too dummin'. You're not too dummin'. My god, a UI. Hey, are you okay? I'm never okay. I do running SCPs, but never playing SCP-related games, right? An SCP-related game? No way! Whoa! Hey, Ruma, will you play Secret Lab? I'm not much into multiplayer, so probably not. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm still alive. Somehow. So what happened? Report in! Everyone was killed. Staff, the MTF, and Class D. Ellie isn't good at PvP. Shh. I'm not good at video games. Oh, no. You mean... Yeah. There was a containment breach. Observation target 418. Alright. You play Overwatch? Yay! Yeah. I won't play Overwatch, but I will play Overlord. That's what happened. Yeah, play Undertale. Maybe one day. I understand. I don't know why it cut out the text that I was trying to read. The Council. The Activated Contingency Plan 67. Colonel, it was impossible for us to contain the situation. Project end May 13. We issued the plan in accordance to Protocol 271. Chaos will consume our country because of this. There's no way to stop it any longer. Urgently requesting reinforcements from the headquarters. For 6 hours. Just waste your time for something you already know, right? Hey, I do that all the time. What are you talking about? Dude, I just played Fallout 3. We played Containment Breach. I've had Containment Breach on the list for a while. I'm holding off on horror games, though, until October, because I'm playing nothing but horror in October, and I'm going to try to stream every day. So I don't want to run out of content or fatigue, or get horror fatigue. Actually, this is better translated than I thought. One second. Show you guys my cursor, so I can like gesture around. Play Pikuniku. Oh God, I want to play Pikuniku. That game is so good. I repeat, urgently requesting reinforcements from the headquarters. This is the Foundation's Japan branch. I'm dying. SCP visual novel, yeah boy. But we won't even get to experience the full thing because only the demo is in English. Am I playing fucking Evil Within now? Why are we listening to Declare it a Loon? Why is it so quiet? Do you remember? Happy memories from when you were young. What is the price for Pikuniku? It's like 12 bucks. The rest is not in English. Easy dub. Yeah, I'll just translate on the fly. Hell yeah. Memories of an innocent childhood. Beautiful and richly colored. It's animated. It's anime. Carved into your brain. No, I think this is actually a real thing. I think it's just heavily filtered. You probably remember them. Every living person clings to that nostalgia. Every person clings to those memories. I'll pull a ghost stories on the other episode and just come up with it on my own. But I don't have those memories. Gotta go. Have a nice day, Elijah. Thanks for stopping by. I have no memories of when I had fun. No fun allowed, Brigade. I had a very miserable childhood. The only game console I had was the fucking Sega Genesis. And all I had was Sonic. Never got to play Zelda. Never got to play Smash. Just the same first level of Sonic over and over again. One day I sat down to play Sonic. I picked up the controller and my nose started bleeding. I had a minor aneurysm. I went too fast. No, it may be wrong to decide that Maybe it was fun when I was a child. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? At the age of 7, I was in an accident. Apparently, it was a traffic accident. Ah, shit, I became an isekai protagonist. I have no memory of the accident. When I woke up, I was laying somewhere in a bed. About $15. Yeah, it's something like that. It's like 12 to 15 bucks. Yeah, I've looked at playing Picanico. I know it's a good game. But I've got other stuff to get. Other stuff to play. But it's definitely on my radar. Sonic EXE. Like, yeah, right? Oh god, the image looped. There was a person who called to me. A doctor. The doctor told me that I'd been in an accident and that I'd been reincarnated into another world. But I didn't have a smartphone. How am I supposed to have overpowered abilities if I don't have a smartphone? Cute as fuck, it really is. I was in a car with my parents and we collided with an oncoming vehicle. He told me that my parents had died. Just be rich and he can do everything. It's just that easy. I don't know the faces of my parents. Just get time control powers and then I'll become rich and I'll become the best YouTuber ever. Because all the time that I waste being hyper distracted will mean nothing when I can just rewind all that time I spent wasting and just go right back into making a video. As if nothing happened. Lose no time. The car was the anomaly. Boom, easy dub. Yay, we win. I don't remember anything. Yes, yes! I grew up without knowing my parents' faces. Maybe I could remember something if I looked at family photos. But that's impossible. I don't have any photos. Maybe it will be forever. Because ever since the day of the accident, I am blind. Aw, dang. My god, Alan. What, George? Chapter 0. Found a new app. Oh god. Jericho. 7:31, 20 blank. 15:30 p.m. Japan. Narataramura. Kanata-ryozan. Hot to interrupt because no one loves me. Ah, here's the MMD. Kanata-ryozan. I'm saving. Kanata, what are you thinking? Someone speaks to me. Only a little surprised, I turned my face to the direction in which the voice was heard. Wow, this is how I write. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Kanata's childhood friend, Tsukiya Hikari. Kari-chan. Oh no. No, I wasn't thinking. Really? When you face your face in the direction of the sun, it's a habit of thinking so. Oh no, the translation is... I know it. When she says so, she laughs happily. Oh god, the translation is degenerating. Her name is Tsukiya Hikari. My childhood friend, I'm the best. What's up, Allie? Nothing much. How are you doing, Bree? Welcome to SCP, but it's a visual novel, animated in MMD, and the English translation is slowly degenerating. How have you been? Yeah, and my dearest friend. Struggling with love. I just have to test my flirting skills. I get 7 picks so far. Why are you flirting with robots, George? What? Is that so? I didn't know. Good, that's good. You didn't realize yourself? You're truly indifferent to yourself. She sighed, fed up. She's very kind and cherishes me. I lost my memories 11 years ago, but it seems that Hikari-chan was a friend for a long time. Love robots more than humans. Fair enough, but don't flirt with them. Consciousness returned after the accident when Hikari-chan came to... I'm not going to stop, by the way. Came to visit me. I still remember it well. Waking up in the hospital room, I noticed that my eyes couldn't be seen. There's a dark world. Her eyes were gone. I don't think that's how blindness works normally, but okay. In such a situation, I heard her voice. God, Allie, no. It's happening. Thank God, her voice crying to say so. Can't forget. By the way, school time is already over, and it's like 8 o'clock. There's no one in the classroom. Oh no. You going home? No, I will go home. But just a bit today, the sun is felt nearby. Kanata, that remark, you sound like you're going bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Really? So bananas are a special food. Oh no. Too hot for YouTube. Oh god. So bananas can do amazing. Bananas can do amazing things. Ah, hell yeah, brother. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Bananas are dumb. Hikari-chan and I laughed together. Oh no. Hey, stop when you can. I'm not stopping. We're all in. I'm told by surrounding people that oddball, but honestly, I don't know well by myself. However, Hikari-chan is friendly to me. All the other classmates also treat me as an equal friends. So I never really cared. Well then, I'm gonna leave from now. Would you like to go home with me? Will be dark soon. Well, banana are special food. Bananas can do amazing things. Let's go home together. I stand up from the chair and lift the bag I hung beside the desk. And when I was looking for a cane, Hikari-chan handed it over. Ah, thanks. Hey, Hikari-chan! What? Tell me. Banana are special food. Banana are special food. Now, what color is Sky doing? It's a good question. It's red. Like a burning. It's dyed red. I can spam! Oh god, he's got power. Oh, this is magical. Taramura. This is my hometown, a rural village completely isolated from the hustle and bustle of the urban area. Walk outside, can hear the singing voice of birds and insects. And at the same time, a comfortable wind blows. Got the power of spamming. Not if I ban you. Moreover, in the current season, frogs join there and begin a big chorus. Weirdest SCP visual novel I've ever seen. How many have you seen, Rumu? How many are there? There are no sounds of cars coming and going as far as I can tell. There are no high-rise apartments first. Basically, this village is a countryside. Basically, we live fucking nowhere. Welcome, but it's by no means a bad place. Although I've never seen the scenery of Nataramura, it will surely be colored with beautiful mountains and landscapes. You don't want to know? Oh god, I do. Oh, but I do. Ah, George, Rumi broke your face. Ha ha ha. Anyway, will Kanata stay in this village after graduation? He's an excuse to pump out more SCP content whilst not editing. Fuck, he caught on to my game. No! Beat our back. See you, George. Abruptly, Hikari-chan is asking me. She walks next to me and keeps track of my walking speed. She's writing it down in a notebook. She's making measurements. On the other hand, I walk on a road that isn't paved based on the feeling of a cane and a toe. I'm blindness, so walking speed is slow, but will not stumble. If you continue to walk the same place for many years as a habit, even one person from home to school will be able to go without problems. Still here, but needed to mute Alan. Fair enough. I'm really a distraction. No one comes here for me. Basically, it's a matter of getting used to it. As long as I'm in this village, I'm not inconvenient. Yes, I will help my family business next year. My father's in the bathroom, my room is next to the bathroom. Ah, shit. My father-in-law seems to want me to stay in this village. With a light feeling, I answered her. You can insult me right now. Never sleeps. Kita-chan suddenly feels a sharp pain between her neck. Right in the middle, right in between her neck. Since my parents died, I was named Ryozen Kanata, and I was deposited as an adopted child to the Ryozen family. Is that how that works? And for 11 years, was brought up as a daughter of the Ryozen family. I'm past. I'm now 18 years old, high school 3rd grader. During this year, I'm in a position where I have to choose between going on to college or getting a job. Although, in my case, that choice is equal to nothing. Like that text, I heard this, I'm assuming because of cyber mobbing. Aha, gotcha. Adoption is complicated. Are not you going to leave from this village? Yeah. I think that I can't leave this village forever. I laugh at myself like irony. Yeah, I can't get out of this village. And then it became Shiki. Unlikely that you can live a satisfying life even if you leave this village. But will we get out of this village? It took quite a while until I got to be able to send a minimum daily life without human assistance. Dressed myself, go to school, make a note of the teacher's words in the class. Imagine you insult people with no reason. Hey, everybody insults me with no reason. Yes, irony, the funniest joke. True, true. Those were never easy. Wait. Does she write her notes? Someone just dropped something upstairs and it scared the shit out of me. What an ordinary person can do without problems. It's difficult for me. But I like this village. So there's no dissatisfaction. With a smile, I added such words. I like the Narataramura. 1 second. Drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch. There are not many things here. However, there's time. I think you'll find that everywhere. Time to flow slowly. It's an irreplaceable time that I have spent. And still nothing anomalous has appeared. So much for SCPs. This is just a high school thing. What? You know it's an anomaly? When the text skips. Everything wrapped me and brought me up, who became difficult even for minimal things as a person. That was a sentence. Besides, my parents-in-law, who adopted me, are very conscientious people. Meaning to not be able to leave the village or dying terribly. I'm the anomaly. It's me! They raised me like a real child and promised that they would take over family business even if my eyes could not be seen in the future. Emergency, there's a stupid idiot in the internet and he fucking insulted me. I want to sue him for cyber mobbing. Dude, don't call the cyber police. No! No, dude, I'm sorry. It's a bad thing to waste their good faith. I think so. Ikari-chan doesn't return words. I've been friends with her for 10 years. Even without asking the words, I can understand what she's doing now. Standing there. Kanata should get out of here. Just fucking leave. Kanata should do more various experiences and should enjoy more life. Called me no sleep. And I'll stand by that statement. To stay in such a cramped village for a lifetime is the worst of life. 1 second. Sorry about that. Someone was knocking on my door. This is the worst insulting in Germany. Germans do like their sleep. Make a better visual novel than this. I dare you. There. Hikari-chan says so. She holds my hands powerfully. She breaks my fingers. At the same time, the staff grasp on my right hand fell to the ground. Turns out I was a wizard. Hanata, let's get out of here with me. I've never seen a blind person that actually walks around with their eyes closed. Just saying. Because I will make you happy. So always stay with me. Alright, I just don't know how to code a game. Well, good thing for you, there are things that let you do that without having to code. You can just build a game in it. Just copy-paste, dude. Because I will make you happy, so always stay with me. I think she just proposed. From another planet, you kill everyone with no reason. I think this is an isekai, and I got jammed into this world from an alternate reality. Kari-shang! Oh god, I'm slurring words. Don't worry, the outside world isn't scary. Or rather, I feel that this village is more creepy, especially since the sky has turned a dark red. Or rather, I feel that this village is more creepy. Okay. I thought from long ago, as I thought this place is strange. The decision of the village, both smartphone and internet are banned. That's weird. Besides, when you leave the village, you have to book it in. You have to book it on the roster each time. Ah, we are an SCP facility. Oh boy. Oh no. That's a ridiculous act in this day and age. Oh no. Our village is an anomaly. We are contained. Oh no. Nadataramura. That's a bit strange custom from a long time ago. As she said, possession of mobile phones, smartphones, other personal computers that can be connected to the internet, etc. These prohibited in principle. In addition, when going out of the village, you must offer it to the village office each time. You always lost the people you love like your parents. I'm the demon. It's the anomaly. They're all anomalies. Dude, the real anomaly is that they don't have smartphones. That's the anomaly. At that time, you'll be asked in detail for the reasons for going out and the expected date of returning home. Failure to do so, village checkpoints never let us through. However, all the villagers voluntarily keep their rules. It's atmosphere peculiar to a small village. Just read the room, dude. If we enter the neighboring mountain directly from the village, we can leave the village by ignoring the checkpoint. However, the mountains around the village will easily be distressed even by local people if they get out of the familiar road, and then they die. As third world countries. Third world countries don't exist. They're made up. Moreover, we often encounter a wild bear, so there's no one who does such troublesome and dangerous things. Because this custom is to protect the villagers' safety, although all the villagers are obliged. To child like ours is an honest and stiff rule. To child like ours? Okay, I've been following most of the translations so far. I've been mostly getting what you mean, but I don't understand. That's because the village headman is worried about everyone. Headman is worried about everyone. There's no smartphone. Impossible. What year is this? All the decisions said that to make it easier for villagers to confirm the safety of villagers. Spider on my window, and my window doesn't even have glass help. Your window... Don't worry about it. Your spider is making you a window screen. Two children like us. Oh, okay. I thought they were trying to make child a verb, and I got very confused. Lying that they're not children. Well, they are. They're like 17. Maybe they're in a time anomaly. Oh, heck. From the lessons learned from the great earthquake that occurred in the past, he said so. That's wrong. That's as if he seems to have us confined in this village. As if we seem to be monitored and contained. Get contained! I can't say it well. It is so gross. Adults here are. I feel like I'm hiding something. I won't be able to sleep ever again. Don't worry, Spider Friend will protect you. I'm scared of this village. I hate this village. She seemed to be afraid. She adhering to her body close to me in no time. Give a hug and lace each other's fingers stronger. That's lewd. Oh God. Why do I have sharp teeth? Kanata. Let's get out of this village together. Please don't breathe into my nose. Let's rent a room in a distant town and live together. Spider Friend is 6 feet big. That's 6 feet long arm span that he can use to hug you. Doesn't matter if Kanata is blindness. Ah, jeez. I will become Kanata Eyes. I will make Kanata free. So, will you stay by my side forever? She whispered passionately. Feel her sweet breath. The heartbeat of her chest is transmitted to me. She's outburst of emotion, and it seemed that she couldn't stop herself anymore. We're going to heck in the middle of this road. Why should a 6 feet spider hug me? Because it's your friend and it loves you. It's come. I want to be by your side. Me too. I want to be by your side. It's turned into a Sakura Beach novel. Oh God, no. I won't be banned. Truthfully, I'd like to go with you to the outside world. Punch her in the face, headbutt her, right in the nose, even if I can't see my eyes. I feel like I can live with you. Oh God, a smaller her has popped up in between us. Don't worry, Kanata. I'll protect you. I'll become the eyes of you. I will feed you to the last minute. Here comes the airplane. Chugga, 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 chugga. So don't worry about anything. I want you to stay by my side. Nothing else matters. She hugs me and makes a cheek kissing. Weak. Hikari-chan is tender. She's been with me for a long time. If I was in trouble, she helped me at once. I like trains. From her earlier time than anyone else, it has become on my side. I like Hikari-chan. She's a precious friend. I want to depend on her kindness forever. So as before. But that is no good. I can't depend on her forever. Her kindness is, it looks like a lake with no bottom. Put your finger in her mouth. Stick it up her nose. Once I sink to the bottom, lick her nose. I feel like I can't go back. That's no good, Hikari-chan. I also want to make an effort for you. Kanata. Third version of view narration for video games. I should narrate everything. They're gonna heck! Eater. I do have very sharp teeth. Also, I need to tell firmly to those who took care of me. And I have to say I will leave this village. So wait a little more. I answer, I take my hand off from her, and I touched her cheeks with both hands. Give me a kiss. Someday I want to see this face someday. Even just once. No matter how long it may take. I would like to see Hikari-chan's face with this eye. What kind of facial expression do you always have? What did they start it over again? Oh God. We're in the endless summer. What kind of eye color do you have? Brown. Very bland. What kind of hair are you doing? Very, very normal. Kind of figure are you? Very normal. I want to know. She is the most average anime person I've ever seen. I will say so and touch her face little by little. Cheeks, lips, nose, ears, eyelids, hair. Can understand what kind of face and hairstyle it's about just by touch. But even so, I feel like I don't know that I know her. I like cake. I like cake too. How are you doing, GC? Human stats average. She rolled a D&D character and got 10 in every stat. What a god. It's okay. If that's Kanada's wish, I will definitely grant it. Sidekick her. She's already the sidekick. Someday I'll cure that eye. He also gently holds my hand. I don't know if that's how blindness normally works, but okay. Depends on the blindness, I guess. Firmly as if to convey feeling to me. But she soon leaves me. At any rate, Kanata isn't fair. Glad to be here. How is everyone? I'm doing pretty good, and that's good to hear. After all, I'm kept waiting. Kept you waiting, huh? Yeah. Sorry. Well, well. Think about it properly. And here you go. Give me back my wizard staff. When she says so, she will hold me a thin object on my right hand. Nice, nice. I'm tired AF. Go to bed, George. It's a cane. You know what it's like to be blind unless you close your eyes. I have a blind grandfather that I live with. Sleep. It is 2:37 a.m. Go to bed. You have school. Go to bed, George. By the way, I dropped it a while ago. I know. You don't have to remind me. Ugh. Thanks, Hikari-chan, said Hikari-chan. Sure, she says to herself. Kanata, I'll wait for your answer a little more. So instead, can you do me a once favor? Yes, what? When I answer, I hear some sound. Perhaps it seems that Hikari-chan is looking for something from the bag. Hee hee. What do you think this is? It forced me the known stream. You told me to stream to help you go to bed. I've failed in my duty. That said, Hikari-chan made me grasp some small and flat objects on my hand grips. My hand grips. God, I love this translation. This is... I rely on the feeling transmitted from inside my hands and explore the identity of that object. It's a gun. The shape is rectangular. It's big enough to hold with one hand. Said stone stream. You said two stream. But heavy. The surface is iron? Or made of rigid plastic. She just give me a smartphone? Material is different on the left and right sides. One side is an object. She gave me a phone. Eek! To the sound which suddenly sounded from the object without thinking, I will raise my sound. You've got punked. Ha. Hikari-chan. What's this? This is a smartphone. Surprised? Free upload moment. Easy content, brother. Thought it was a secret to everyone. Never said stream. I said I wanted to stream, and you were like, come up with something. He says so and gains it from my hand. She's going to die. What? By village's rule, we are prohibited from possessing mobile phones. No problem. If you keep it quiet, I'll not be bald. Excuse me. Now he's gonna go into boomer mode. Hey, just because I feel insecure in my humanity when I realize that this small little piece of plastic and glass in my hand is objectively more intelligent than I will ever be. It was hard work. Gives him a banana instead. Bananas are special fruit. Bananas can do amazing things. To make an account, I desperately persuaded my parents. But is it really okay? With anyone around me? I listen carefully and make sure there are no people in the surroundings. Is my real name George? It would be very troublesome if someone knew that she had a mobile phone. School teachers will get angry. This time before graduation, it will have influence on a school report. There's no one. Only us. I don't know why I was bothering to check on account I can't see, but Canada, let's take a photos together. Photos? That's not proper grammar. Silly. Yes. I will leave a photos of the memories that we were high school students. Shoot with this smartphone. Bang, bang. Print photo. And then I upload it to SNS. And be proud of it. My friend is so very cute. Kari-chan said so and laughed. She wrapped an arm around my shoulders. Come on, laugh and laugh. Ha 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 ha! This is the first picture of me and Kanata. What? Well, is this okay? I smile reflexively. Ugu. I heard the shutter sound of the camera. In the immediate vicinity. We're dead. Let's see. Good. It's beautiful. Yeah, okay. That's nice. Can only return such an answer by listening to her words. No meaning of irony. But I thought it was a shame that I couldn't see it. Alright, uploading this photo to SNS and we're fucked. Yikes! Seems that Hikari-chan is trying to manipulate the smartphone and post photos on the net. I quietly see that. To stop. Huh? Hikari-chan, have you said anything now? No, nothing. I'm a robot! I'm an SCP robot? Anyway. Okay, upload completed. Kari-chan is saying with a happy voice. Oh, God, whoa. Ugh. Sorry, I got possessed there for a moment. The voice I heard right now is mishearing. There are no signs of people other than Hikari-chan in the vicinity. Although I was wondering, but I could hear only her humming and the sound of the wind. I only started SNS, but I already have a follower. Whoa! Every time I upload something, some people come to see my account. So I'm happy. Kari is talking to me without concern for my anxiety. It's just my imagination. I thought so. I decided to concentrate on conversation with her. Is that so? After all, Hikari-chan is amazing. You're going to get such a following. To the words of Hikari-chan, who speaks happily, I am happy too. I remember this picture someday when I and you become adults. Again, remember now. When we looked at the pictures we were enjoying these days. I'm sure. Now, I have no doubt Kanada's eye will become seeing again. It's a pleasure if you remember the day of today as a memory. Become an adult, even if we experience a lot of society's bad things. From that time on, we were friends. Want to laugh with each other. I think it's a wonderful thing. Ugh. Got a very moist mouth today. Yes, that's right. Even if we become an adult someday, just one, we'll fuse together. Fusion Ha. And we'll become one normal, functional human being. Wish I could have such a conversation here again. When I said that, Hikari-chan laughed. Oh, is this time already? Have to send Kanada away from home sooner. Kanada father-in-laws will get angry. Huh, that's right. Let's go home before it gets dark. It's already getting dark. I gripped the staff and started walking again with Hikari-chan. Anyway, the voice I heard earlier. After all, it was my mishearing. It was your mishearing again. But I couldn't forget that voice by all means. However, because I couldn't confirm it, I tried hard to forget it. Never forget, never forgive. With Hikari-chan. Always with the important friends, laugh together. I wish these days will last forever. I don't want to be an adult. I want to be a child forever. I think so. Is it childish? Just become a robot like you probably are. You'll never age. Oh my god! We're into Toho and SCP. That's Alice Margatroyd from Toho. And that's a peanut. A watch decorated in my room tells me about 20 o'clock. Although the clock itself can't be seen, if I remember the number of times it rang at home, I can know most of the time. Imagine trying to keep track of the time of day in your mind. Jesus. I changed clothes from uniforms. I sat on the desk chair and was preparing for the school tomorrow. Already this time. Dad and Mom are late. They're dead. Speak out like a soliloquy. Nice. My parents in Raw... My parents in Raw said they had hurry in the village office, and as soon as I got home, they went out. But it has already been 3 hours ago. I wasn't told that return will be delayed. I haven't heard anything today that there are village meetings. Here's the countryside. There it is. We're supposed to finish mostly quickly, such as getting to the village office. Nevertheless, they will not return. There wasn't into this until now. What's happened? Worried. However, often its parents have come back to say that they were tied to small talk at such times. True, true. In this way, it's meaningless that I'm turning on the electricity in the room. Looking from the outside to let my parents know that I'm in the room. Let's say a complaint that you were worried when they came home. I think so. I will wait for a while. That moment. Kanata! Where are Kanata? Suddenly the sound of the entrance opening and the voice of a person echoes in the house. This voice is my mother-in-law. Ma'am? I'm here. I was called by my mother-in-law and stood up from the chair, head to the door along the wall. Anyway, it was like a shouting loud voice. But it wasn't like being angry. Kari-chan's smartphone was found. I get preached. Preach, brother. Seems to be different. While thinking about such a thing, I open the door of the room and go out to the corridor. Hello, ma'am. Spooky. Kanata! Oh, God. You're okay? Mother-in-law finds me, grabs my shoulders, and be relieved. She pisses herself in the hallway. What? What's happened? Kanata! Hurry! Hurry and escape from this village! Oh God, we're dying. ASAP! Huh? Wait, Mom. From this village? Why? Get away from this village? Why? Why do I need to escape? Suddenly, what does she say? Ooh, what you say? I can't understand what the mother-in-law is saying. Get confused. Sorry, I have no time to explain. I have no time to explain! Listen carefully. Definitely you must not be found by Thing. If you disappear from this world, the sleeping apocalypse wakes up. What the fuck? You've been in the reality of now, the forgotten a space odyssey. Oh no! Space Odyssey! Comes fall down. Already, Project Mercury Atlas 13 has started. What are these terms? Help, my brain. Everything will start moving again. All over the world will be your enemy. Walls of Jericho has braked. Foundation is no longer reliable. We can't protect you anymore. In Get Scared voice, she says like an apology. Thing? Foundation? Sleeping Apocalypse and Forgotten a Space Odyssey? I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Kanata. I'm unfamiliar. No, in her words, incomprehensible. I couldn't think of words to hear quickly. Kanata. Look for him. He will surely help you. Brought you to this world. Dr. Salad. If Dr. Salad. It was a person name I've never heard of. But why? Long ago, somewhere. That name I feel very nostalgic. Wait, I don't know the meaning. In the first place, what do you mean, in this world? Forgive me, no more time. Thing is chasing you. Come on, get away quickly. It was the moment she grasped my arm and tried to run. I heard a sound I have never heard from before my eyes, and liquid splashes towards me. At the next moment, like ripping something, I hear an incredibly fleshy sound. And vigorously, a warm object came get on my body. Immediately afterwards, something struck the wall at a distance, and then falls to the floor. At the same time, I heard the sound that something falls down where my mother-in-law was. The object that fell on me slipped down from the face to the body, slide down to the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Huh? What's that? But the objects that were supposed to have fallen on the floor still hanging on my shoulder. Maybe it's a long and soft thing. I grab the object and try to verify its identity. So it's very long and soft, and it's warm like body temperature. Furthermore, it smells like iron, in addition to the nauseous stench. Next, wipe the liquid that's painted on my face with the other hand. It is not water, but it's too watery for oil. It's spaghetti sauce. And, covering my whole body, blood smell. I can't keep standing with fear. Sit down on the spot. My knees tremble and I can't move it properly. My brain has stopped working. Conata.exe has stopped responding. What's happened? What's happened to Ma'am? Yo, she's fucking dead. Ma'am. Ma'am. Conata. I heard a familiar voice. The girl's voice. Voice of a close friend. Hi? Hikari-chan. Kanata. I've missed you. He comes walking towards me. I'm blind. Didn't know if you knew that. That's why I can't see your figure. That's how that works. But the voice is definitely hers. But instinct tells me it's dangerous. Run away. Now, the thing in front of me is... It isn't Hikari-chan. Come on, Kanata. Let's become one with us. I don't want to. I refuse. And then I died. Alright, go to next scene. Nah, I'm good. I think I'll just live here. Yes, we're going. This game is lasting longer than I thought it would, but I am extending its length. SCP. Secure, Contain, Protect. With words taken from these initials is a philosophy of the organization called Foundation. Skip. Real supernatural phenomena, super life forms, sorcery, or magic. In addition to all other objects that can't be explained. Foundation call it so. It's an organism, an inorganic matter, or phenomenon. There is no uniformity or commonality. Foundation secures, contains, and protect. Skip, which can't be handled with the power of common sense, which we discarded long ago. Normal people from abnormal object to obliged to defend. Also, in order to elucidate things which can't be elucidated, they continue to encourage studies day and night. They will analyze all objects of the world someday and maybe showing us a new future for mankind. 1 second. Ah! Huh. So. You guys have been chatting? I thought it was suspicious. My chat fucking froze. Ah, fuck. Give me a moment. I was wondering, like, I've just been going. And I was like, there's like 4 people watching. Like, you're awfully quiet all of a sudden. It's been frozen since, like, oh god, forever ago. Yeah, please use my real name from Gorgeous George was the last message I got. I thought we were all not talking. Yeah, I thought you all just shut up for no reason. I mean, I was just going with it. I was having a good time, but so that's why I haven't been responding. God damn it, YouTube. How could this happen to me? I made no mistake. Okay, well. Mine was frozen too until just now. Yeah, YouTube's having problems. And we haven't said much. Yeah, but I'm supposed to talk to you guys. Oh, man. There's so much that I can't respond to anymore. Mine was frozen too until just now. God damn it, YouTube. Get on top of your shit. This minor inconvenience is ruining this entire site for me. They will analyze all objects of the world someday, maybe showing us a new future for mankind. So, if that skip doesn't end the world faster than that, YouTube is drunk again. God damn it, YouTube, stop drinking. It's tearing this family apart. All our conversations are now outdated, and now I can't respond. My commentary. Translations are sketch. A little bit. The intro was really good, but slowly they've been just degenerating. Chapter 1, Dark Sector. 7/31/2000 blank. BM 2256. Japan blank prefecture. Avobe. Mobile Task Force. Bando. HQ. Good drunk YouTube. That's a good SCP. This is Metalhawk 765. We'll be arriving soon above point A. Over. This is HQ. Roger, Metalhawk 765. Possible to land here immediately. You're carrying him? Of course. Oh god, he's cool. Customers here. I think our pilot is an anime girl. Pilot of helicopter disguised for the private sector responds in a bad mood and tilt the control stick. What a cool guy. I'll sit on this high seat behind that and just wait for the landing. Mountains of darkness that goes on forever. I continue flying between the moon, which has felt brighter than usual. 2 hours passed. At last, it seems this comfortable air travel ends. When the helicopter carrying me stays in above the place where the light was lit, follow the direction of the guide and slowly landed on the open. Arrived, customers. He's here to buy. In an unfriendly voice, the pilot calls my name. My name is Customer. No, I'm Bando. I'll not reply to him, having a huge duffel bag silently open the door of the helicopter. I'm too cool. Back again, the chat's alive. It lives! It's alive! It's alive! With the sound of music. Tisk. It's not your business. What's the mission, Chief? Our mission is to buy a new hat. Finally, it seems that the pilot said something. The helicopter rotor sound was noisy, and I couldn't hear it well. It is very loud. Well, probably didn't need to listen. Yeah, fuck that guy. He ain't got anything to talk to us about. Ugh. As I got out of the helicopter, there were a lot of armed men there. Everyone has a gun in hand and is guarding. Let's go! New hat. Mobile Task Force of Foundation. Apparently, it seems that soldiers of the size of one company are being introduced. Perhaps it seems to be members of the Japanese branch, but since there are many people who cover the real face, I don't know made clear. However, this tense feeling as if wartime reminiscent reminded me that it was meaningless, such as racial question. Okay. While feeling a lot of gaze from such frightening members, I head for the Battle Command Center tent. On the way, 2 members of the group who were discussing without noticing me interrupted my way. Move it. When I said that, the 2 soldiers hurriedly paved the way. They just get out their little rolly sticks and just start rolling that concrete. When I passed by between the 2 guys. Wow. Hey, look at that. Snafu! Hell yeah, brother. It's a guy called by Captain. I think the man at the headquarters MTF. I heard it was called Immortal. Captain said that. It's a funny joke. Immortality's about skip. This guy's merely lucky bastard. But there is a lucky bastard, SCP. I heard the sarcasm of the 2 soldiers. In any branch, people who come from the headquarters are disliked. People don't like commanders. I got used to such a sarcasm. I don't know if that's sarcasm. I don't know if you know what sarcasm means, sir. But what they say is right. While doing business with Foundation and Immortal is a ridiculous joke. Skip is deadly, except a few exceptions. Those who mostly involved are driven to death. Actually, most SCPs are not fatal, but okay. Common misconception. Small brain anomalies. Oh god. They got the peanut brain. If want to live normally, never get involved. Well, that's true, at least. It's an abnormal existence that needs to be kept away from the peaceful world as much as possible. Therefore, those who are not from the beginning to plan to live normally, actively involved. 35% of the SCPs on the site could 100% kill people, but that's not most. So most are not fatal. Jeez! So, for example, like me and them. While thinking about such things, I will stop. You haven't even taken the safety on, rookie. Damn, he's so cool. What a cool guy. I said so and started walking again. What? Fuck it, this is my safety. Headquarters affiliation, he's scared and can't hold a gun without safety. Soldier with an assault rifle gets angry and raises his voice, but was soothed by to another soldier, never shouted any further. Because I didn't look back. I didn't know what he says. This. At least, let's pray that let him live as long as possible. What a cool guy. Ugh. And right after, I came in front of the headquarters tent. I didn't hesitate. I went inside. Ah, damn. What a good time. Is Captain Albert here? Wesker. I entered the tent and I immediately asked. From village to... Oh my god! Oh. From village to camp, weird game. We're shifting perspectives. This is probably the camp in the mountains. This is why people that go into the mountains disappear. Oh, stretch. Oh, well, we got a fucking alien magical girl over here. But earlier than the reply comes back, the line of sight of the soldiers who were working in the tent are all directed to me. Their eyes are surprises, except for that one who's wearing a VR headset. And eyes to see strange objects. There's an awkward silence in the tent. Colonel. The silence is still uncomfortable. Oh well, when I think so. Everyone, can we welcome a little more? That man's heart is scratched. Ow, my heart has been scratched. Broke the silence and I heard a man's voice. At the same time, a muscular guy appeared from the far side of the tent. Holy shit, he's ripped and in a different visual style. What the fuck? It's been a long time, Bando. I'm glad to know you're doing well. MTF E06 Green Giant Commander Albert Wesker. What appeared was a white male in the early 40s. It was Albert Wesker who invited me here. He belongs to the MTF Foundation headquarters for many years, an expert on countermeasures against Skip. Captain. Haha, did you get a little old? You're still a kid as usual. Look at this Chad. Look at his hair. Look at his hair and look at his beard. What a nerd. But come on, I was waiting for you. Captain greeted me with a welcome attitude. The other soldiers he saw returned to their work. Silence disappears from within the tent. Captain moved to the table located in the center. I also followed him and put a big baggage on the ground. I was surprised to hear that Captain moved from the United States to this far east. Apparently it seems that you were doing well. You mean nerd? Look at him. The same treatment as did emotion. I thought you were in a bad mood. Don't worry. I traveled all over the world. Although the humid climate of East Asia is unbearable, I wasn't sent to the unexplored jungle or extremely cold South Pole. Bleh. I'm lucky. And Japanese soldiers are diligent. Besides, they're guts too. If the leader is excellent, the subordinates will also become excellent. Although the Japanese branch says that there was a serious shortage of human resources. Since 3 months ago containment breach accidents. The rookie being trained by Captain will have a hard time. After a long time of reunion, to make sure of our friendship, we fuck. About 10 years have passed since I became acquainted with Captain. Captain has been active as MTFC and Tactical Response Officer of Foundation for many years. And as a person who has confronted a number of Skip, he arm wrestled at least 5 of them. More like Cookie. He's got light red armor. Before belonging to the Foundation, he belonged to the U.S. Marines Force Recon and experienced the Iraq War. After that, he moved to the CIA's ISA Grey Fox. Continue intelligence activities even after Grey Fox disappears. Next, when it's getting transferred to ISA Task Force Orange. And as a last work, secretly involved in Operation Neptune Spear. After returning to the United States, he was scouted for the Foundation. and has a track record of working on several MTF formation at the head office. The career itself is very suspicious, but at least I trust him. Got acquainted before entering the Foundation, and he also scattered me to Foundation a few years ago. However, although there were various at that time, it was mine who relied on Captain. How's the air in Japan? Captain asked suddenly. I don't know, it's like... I'd say it's about average air. Nothing. There isn't any impression. For my dad, it may be home country. But for me, it's a strange land. Above all, Japan is too difficult to learn a language. When I replied, Captain said, "Right." And he showed me a lonely look. He's so alone. What a weeb. No more air. It's all gone. Japan is airless. I have half Japanese blood flowing. Air not included. You have to buy a DLC for Japanese air. The other half are Iranian. That's why I'm half Japanese, half Iranian. That would be... that would make sense. Oh, God. Bando seems to be the surname of Japan, but I don't know the details. Anyways, I was born and raised in the Middle East. Suck up the air, you glutton. Besides, my father abandoned home country. Therefore, I don't feel so much that the Japanese's blood is mixed with myself. Well then, called by you, came to Japan from the United States. But as I arrived at the airport, I was suddenly taken away until such a mountainous area. Such pathetic me. What are you letting me do? I got into the subject. It is not a hobby to waste time with the pleasure of reunion forever. Okay, let's talk about the circumstances of the thing. First of all, it's irrelevant to this incident and what you called from the head office. Now. The captain comes up with a delicate look. He places a breath and starts talking. About 3 hours before the present time, Foundation Japan branch intercepted a mysterious phone call. Apparently, it seems that an ordinary person was seeking help from the police. The place where the telephone was sent is about 5 kilometers south of here, beyond a mountain. English keeps getting worse and worse. I told you, it's degenerating. He's in the village called Narataramura. Narataramura? It was a village that I didn't hear. Although it probably will be a few people who know this village in the countryside. Someone's got to know it exists. What's the call comment? Call origination number 110. It was a thing that was sent from the smartphone to the police. That's an actual iPhone. Interesting. Voice of the phone is of women. And it seems to be a student because it was still relatively young. As long as you listen to call logs, the girl was shouting the same words repeatedly. Help me. Be killed by the flesh. Apparently she seems to have been chased by something. It was a very imminent voice. The flesh. The flesh. Flesh. When I heard that word, I had a very bad feeling. It hates the flesh. If possible, it's a word I don't want to hear as much. Especially regarding this business. In my words, Captain nods slowly. Foundation Japan branch judged the situation and decided to dispatch MTF. Set a warning line around the village with a barbed wire and an infrared detector and blocked it completely. At least no one escaped from the village until the present time. Anyway, Bando, how far do you know about SCP-610? Oh, God. I know mostly. Yeah, boy! I thought so. Mostly I know. A series of biohazards that occurred in the vicinity of Russia's southern Siberia Lake Baikal once. And it's a generic name of infected people. I know this song. Where have I heard this? Ah! 610 is the attacker. Yeah, boy. Since the infected person is aggressive and actively attempts to spread infection to the surroundings. The object class was classified as Keter. That's right. The current place of Russia is called Side A, and the surrounding areas are contaminated and isolated. Basically, SCP-610 also appeared in Japan. So what was the phone about? I have no idea. No. According to the record, no abnormality was reported in the vicinity. Suddenly, it can't be thought that a large number of objects like SCP-610 will appear. So, is there any possibility that someone brought spores? There's no evidence that spores and organisms kept in the Foundation were brought out. And there's no information that someone has invaded Side A. In addition, as a result of collecting and investigating air samples around the village about 1 hour ago by UAV, plot point that has been forgotten. Don't worry about it. Microparticles and spores containing elements of SCP-610 weren't detected. Nani? That there is no spore or flesh piece. There's the possibility of existence different from SCP-610. Yes, several similar skips have been discovered so far, but we can't conclude yet under the present situation. However, it's the same existence as some series that already infected people haven't begun to wander. In other words, unknown skip different from SCP-610 is over there. Spores or viruses, place or thing, or another some. I don't know the identity, but there's a possibility. So I need to go to the site and investigate the cause. I see. It's exactly the right mission for me. I laugh cynical. Stay 2 burgers and I'm hungry. Eat another burger. While Captain showed the expression of mixed feelings. Man, it took me forever to finish reading SCP-610 because I had to do all of the exploration logs. Oh shit! We're a horror YouTuber now. Albert Chad name. It's Wesker. As SCP Foundation Japan branch has lost a lot of staff at the 3 months ago Containment breach accidents. Many experienced soldiers also became KIA, and nearly half of the soldiers in this base are as amateurs. No more burgers, I'm sorry. Eat some fries. Moreover, as a result of rushing up personnel replenishment, there are also people who don't even have military carriers. Although they are diligent, they are useless in actual combat. Any further loss is unacceptable as MTFC. You notice that too? In this case, it may be a troublesome situation. Oh, Jesus. It's necessary to confirm facts as soon as possible in order to suppress the damage. I need your power. Once. Your power belonging to MDF Tau 5 Samsara is necessary for us. MTF Tau 5 Samsara. That was the name I heard after a long time. Oh, it's been years since I've heard that name. It's nostalgic, and it's also a name I didn't want to recall. Jeez, these noises coming out of my mouth. Understanding that he dared to say it. That's fucking old fart. Got him! Where do new members from the channel come from? I don't know. People just show up sometimes. This is business. Besides, I owe you. When I replied, Captain muttered as thanks a word. Yes, from Captain's words, the units have not yet going in the Nadatara Muda. If you only give priority to securing Skip, you should have brought soldiers of the Japanese branch to the village at once. But in that case, it's impossible to imagine how much victims will come from the soldiers. He didn't act foolishly as a leader of the unit. Information on the Nadatara Muda. After silence for a while, I asked him. Nadatara Muda has an area of about 29 square kilometers with a population of 954 people. Damn, it is really small. Mainly agricultural industry and forestry is the village income source. In the past, more than 5,000 people lived, but since 2000, the development of high-speed railroads and road transport networks causes a straw phenomenon in which many residents leave the village. Furthermore, the tightening of local finances, the decline of birth rate, and the recession also overlapped, and now became a fine, depopulated area. In the United States, it's a place called sparsely populated areas. Well, it's a typical Japanese countryside. I'll give you a map if necessary. Look at that scene. Whoa, we're back. I'm not asking about that. I got frustrated and interrupted the words of Captain. Because it's only a waste of time to listen to such a wasteful talk anymore. You told me that you intercepted the phone a little while ago. About 3 hours before the present time. Assuming that Foundation intercepted information, after organizing and dispatching the reconnaissance team, observed the destination from the sky and the reconnaissance satellite. Judging that the A-class is a threat, send about 150 soldiers of the Japanese branch and form the encirclement network. Considering the location conditions of the village, it isn't a strategy action that can be developed in around 3 hours. Even if SCP-610 is involved, Foundation ignores the investigation procedure. Suddenly, it's impossible to move large units. MTF is basically a stealth This is a stealth mission. With a small number, it doesn't change in any country. Basically, the Japan branch was aware of the abnormal situation before the telephone. No. In advance, when problems occurred in Naratara-Mura, its plan and procedure were decided. Different. I think that was supposed to be, am I wrong? Because that's the... I can go into that, but I'm not going to. I will question Captain closely. Then he sighed. I'm no match for you. If you deceive, I'm out of this mission. Use D-Class. Just throw him in. Captain begins to talk again with a wry smile. Now Japanese branch is even short on people in D-Class. I can't waste it. Alright, although it's a part of the confidentiality, I have the information as far as I can know. Just to confirm, keep it to yourself, concealing the information. That goes without saying. I was robbed of the words. Captain gave a wry smile again. I miss Ikari-chan. Those were the good old days. Back when we were hecking in the middle of a road. The identity of Naratara-Mura is a people-avoided village created by the cover story of the Japanese government. The village name and location, ghost sightings, and rumors of eerie customs. The nation intentionally disseminates the occult talk everywhere it had isolated the village. Actually, people in other towns and villages seemed creepy and didn't come close. The country intentionally? Why is it? That is because the mountains around Naratara-Mura function as the informal waste disposal facility of the Japanese government. Radioactive waste that the Japanese government can't publicize. Lots of trash that can't be processed elsewhere. Other harmful objects, etc. on public safety work. They're buried everything and thoroughly concealed it so as not to touch the eyes of the public and the media. It was Naratara-Mura that was responsible for the monitoring of the waste disposal facility and camouflage. Only a few cult manias with prejudices approaches the village. Either way, people's consciousness isn't directed to the surrounding mountains. Instead of being stigmatized by the village mayor seems to receive a great grant from the country. So this is all about 610. They said that they didn't know when they checked the air, they didn't find any spores. It's not 610. They couldn't find any biological material. But they think it might be a similar SCP. They checked the air, didn't find any biological material. They have no reports of any containment break from by call. They keep using music that I recognize. Basically, Naratara-Mura is an illegal dumping place operated by the government, so it's it's actually not illegal. It was a graveyard where one end of the Japanese darkness was buried. Perhaps there will be several such places in the country. So, this is the stage face of Naratara-Mura. In fact, is the Foundation involved? That's right. Anyways, Naratara-Mura has disappeared once from the Japanese map as has emerged with other towns and villages in 1955. FeeHorrorMusic.mp3. Yeah, boy. Stop breathing in my ear. By media manipulation of the government and Foundation, currently it's officially present. But even if it's searched on the internet, information about the village hardly hits. Furthermore, more than half of the resident villagers seem to have been a field agent of Foundation. As you said, I just deployed soldiers according to the emergency response protocol that the Foundation had decided. The village that disappeared from map. Hot breath. Smells good. What did Foundation do there doing? When I asked, Captain sighed. I'm such a protagonist. I don't know. Japanese branch didn't disclose information to me so far. Apparently, even in A-class, it seems that it's a special case that only a few people know. Come on, you are MTFC of this mission, are not you? Then you should be given information on security level clearance, level 4. That's right, as it should be. But literally, I didn't hear anything. My ears are broken. It's too suspicious. The directives given to me by them are field investigation and concealment work of incidents in the village. They're surrounding the surroundings, secure an abnormal existence, or is to be terminated by physical means. And the protection of her. When Captain says so, he takes out one photo and places it on the table. Is me, the main character. There. A girl was shown, with her eyes closed like a weirdo. Woman, and is still a child. Student. Her name is Rose in Canada. Age is 18 years, Japanese nationals. She goes by the village's only consistent school. As a physical feature, it seems that both eyes are not perfectly visible. They're actually gone. He's a blind, visually impaired person. Pick up the pictures and look at the girl's figure. Nice ass. Shoulder width of feminine, slender, and handsome face. Black hair looks like a Japanese, but fair skin and high nose look like Westerners. Now, in this case, facial features and the color of skin aren't big problems. Skip, of course, also includes human. Even if it looks like a normal human being, there are many who are certified by Skip. As a precedent, there are cases where all human beings in the village are certified as Skip. Handsome woman. You know it. Anyway, don't judge by appearance. At least no special abnormality can be felt in appearance. Even so, it's some mental salvation. Are you interested? What? She's a beautiful woman. Besides, a cute face. She's your favorite type. Captain says with grinning. Are you kidding me? Don't get angry. Just kidding. However, it's true that it was ordered to protect that girl. I give a tisk and sigh. That old fart. You geezer. So why does the Foundation want to protect this girl? This is going on way longer than I anticipated. I thought we'd be done like a half an hour ago. What the fuck? Is she a relative of A-class? I don't know. There's no information. Is she the people concerned the Foundation? Or even to Skip? Anyway, her protection is the most important matter. As soon as an abnormal existence and his girl has been secured, a village scorched earth approach is to be executed. In old soldiers' experience, it's a mission of something disgusting. Captains give a shrug, sorry, there were many of them. Not uncommon for Foundation not to provide important information to the people in the field. That's an existential crisis problem for unit leaders. Because of the lack of information, if the strategy fails and the subordinate dies, you must carry all the responsibility at the end. My throat is starting to hurt. Whatever. Anyway, my work is protect the girl and find the cause of the situation. Is this okay? See the back of the photo. Several pieces of information. YouTube emojis. That's a good one, though. On the girls were written there. When I remember the information, put the picture in my breast pocket and take out the necessary equipment from the back I put on the ground. Body armor with various accessories attached. Automatic pistol, pierced in thigh holster, infinity. Wow. A 5.56mm assault rifle carrying the optical sight. Equip them and prepare for combat. And finally, picked up several pin injectors. However, no, that would be enough. I reconsider and I take out an empty pin injector instead, and I pierced it under my own right chest. I feel a sharp pain in the injection needle. I'm diabetic. This kind of pain is already accustomed. Immediately after collecting contents, I put the pin injector in a small pouch of body armor. Are you still doing that? Even if I look at it many times, it will be Shutter. Looks like a junkie. Original is very valuable, so I can't waste it. Besides, it's not injection, but collection now. Don't let me in with junkie. Then you're doing the opposite thing. Are you the opposite junkie? I glare at the captain without returning any words. Captain gave a re-smile and never said a bored joke anymore. Well, I got off track, but there is no doubt that a disaster has occurred in the village. I can't predict what will happen if you enter the village. Will you take my subordinate? Not for me. By the way, how many armored fighting vehicles are deploying here? By the matter of time, we've barely brought IAFV. Basic military force is about 150 infantry deployed on the ground, and only 3 Blackhawks can be adapted. However, the aircraft carrier Foundation, who disguises U.S. Navy's Gerald R. Ford class, is operating offshore within the adapted range. It's in the strike package. The strike package is waiting. Don't worry, even if it's attacked by a transformer, I can help you. Oh God, that's reassuring. I laugh a bit and try to leave the tent. Bando, always turn on walkie-talkies. Don't turn them off ever. And then GPS. The troublesome custom of Foundation is the same in Japan. Captain raises a loud voice as if he were a father watching the child off. I shook hands without replying to the words, and I left the tent. Later, nerd. 610 mimics. Sort of. It takes people. But it isn't a transformer. Optimus Prime. In order to head to Nataramura, I was going through the mountain across the barbed wire. We're still going! What the fuck? The time is already past 23 o'clock and the surroundings are perfect darkness. Furthermore, since the leaves of the tree block the moonlight, even the feet can't be seen without the night vision apparatus provided for the head. Still, I continue to walk while paying attention to my feet. In the mountain area at night, even a small sound echoes around. For example, sounds folded down twigs, sounds that arm hit bushes. Sling swivel sounds metal sound. If those sounds echo even once, my location is instantly revealed. Calm night sensitizes creatures' ears. Unlike deserts and urban areas, cautiousness is indispensable to put on a mountain night. Moreover, if the target is unknown existence, I should try to be more cautious. However, as I grew up in the desert, I'm not used to the mountain combat, etc. I continue to walk while thinking so. Still, it's quiet. Creepy. Only the sounds of insects and the sounds of where the plants shake with the wind are only heard. I can't hear the bird's voice. It's the middle of the night. There are no birds. They sleep, and I don't feel someone. Wind is lukewarm. Air clings to the skin and is filled with discomfort. Still, I head for the village. At the same time, gradually begin to feel a bad smell on my skin, with the smell of blood enough to cause nausea, and the smell of the internal organs of the organism. When I felt that smell was full, I arrived at my destination. Give me gore. That's not gore when you don't feel someone. Sad face. Nataramura. Once village disappeared from Japan, and the village that will be erased again. I hid myself in the nearby bush and pushed the chest PTT switch. This is Bando. Captain, can you hear me? Over. This is Albert, I can hear. Sensitivity is clear. The voice of Captain comes back from the radio right away. Apparently, there seems to be nothing to hinder radio waves. Arrived in Nataramura. Start searching the site and searching the girl from this. Copy. Oh boy. Fuck, how much longer is this going? Ah, god damn it. Ugh. Copied in the object to be protected from this is called Swan. And the subsequent radio communications are recorded, and I'll observe you from the sky with UAV as well. As long as the demo, I thought it would end at the attack part. Me too! When I looked it up on how long to beat, it said this was a 45-minute game. When I looked at the reviews, most of them were like about 45 minutes. There were some that were several hours, but sometimes people just leave games on. I do that sometimes. But goddamn, been going for an hour and a half. For support and for records. Well, how is the situation of the village seen from the ground? The house has a light, but I don't feel someone. Even so, it's a bad smell. It's horrible. Most of the villagers are no longer alive. Quickly search for Spawn. If you can, find it alive. If not, find it dead. It's not like him to do, no self-confidence voice. Already the entire village is wrapped in an abnormal atmosphere. Bruh. I know, right? We've got to be getting close. What is desperate for the survival of a girl. He also knows well. But I believe that it was right judgment that we didn't hurry the situation. Roger that. Go to the village. I've readied an assault rifle, and I moved from the bush and entered the village. Oh yeah, there's a raised rice path. I forget what they're called. Una? Something like that. Hold the gun and proceed while watching the surroundings. I don't know when, where, or from what will attack. It's going to come out of the rice paddy. It's going to come right out of the water. Go blah, blah, blah. Because there's a night vision device, a considerable field of vision is secured even in the dark. But in such a case, it's necessary to concentrate the nerve on the ear more than the eye. Ricepatches.png. I imagine this is actually a 3D space that they made, and they're just taking pictures in it. A spine tingling. Sweat flows in the cheeks due to tension, unconsciously grips the grip strongly. Moving through the village for a while. Then, this is. I saw it in the dark. At the same time, I regretted it. Blood. It's a lot of. Why are you surprised? You knew this was on the way of the village. Blood and internal organs are scattered. We knew this was going to happen! You knew! It was a terrible sight. I can see clearly even through a night vision device. The gravel road is dyed crimson and the torn intestines are scattered in large quantities. It is clearly a mark of genocide. As if it seems that someone slit a lot of people's belly and dragged them all together. This is the cause of the bad smell. Wow, he put it together! Not liking blood and organs. What a freak. As I thought, it seems that a considerable number of people were killed. It is cruel. Even in a poor Vietnam War movie, I've never seen such a situation. Okay, stay frosty, Brando. Bando is the Wild West. Wait a minute. Are there any dead bodies in the surroundings? Can't be confirmed from the sky. I heard it and wake me up. Wake me up! And I looked around. Certainly, even though this is a terrible disaster, none of the corpses are found. Alright. So, they're cutting open the bodies, emptying of all the blood and organs. They're probably fitting into them like skin suits. This is the tower. Despite the genocide, it's very strange. Yeah, I don't even see one. And there is no evidence that the flesh has taken root. Both organic substance and inorganic substance aren't infected. As I thought, is it a different type from SCP-610? But why is there no corpse? Either way, the object class is determined by Euclid or higher. So what should I do? Is there a destination? That is why Hikari is the one that attacked. Because she got cut open. Her body is worn like a skin suit. Da ba da ba da ba da. No, first go to the House of Swamp. Directions to the destination will be instructed in real time as seen from above. If I answer Roger, follow the instructions and proceed through the village. Occasionally along with the feel of the gravel road, the sense of sliding feet to blood, and the feeling of crushing the internal organs are transmitted to the boots. Ew! Squishy! There's one imposter among us. Oh shit, we're playing Among Us now. It can't be me. I know I'm me. Rumu? Are you evil? Rumu's the traitor. Get him! Quick, spell innocent backwards. Ignoring them, I proceeded in a stinky Nadataramura Sabando vent. Do it. Ah! He's delayed. He's looking it up. He's looking up the word. Spell imposter backwards. RETSOPMI. Ah, shit! I'm fucked. It's a creepy village. If there's no rescue mission, it's already burning down the whole thing. Man, you remember Trouble in Terrorist Town? That was a good fucking game. Never played it, though. Easy dumb moment. No! My KD dude. While watching the video of the village captured by the UAV on the projector screen, Albert said to spit up. Okay. Oh, hey, it's operator_girl. Excuse me, sir, Captain. Then one of the operators speaks to Albert. It was fun. Good times. Man, I want like 2013 YouTube back. God damn it. So someone asked you to spell your role backwards. Got him. See, that's when you got really pro, and you'd have a text file or like a sticky note on your monitor that had all of the roles written on it. Then one of the operators speaks to Albert while watching her own PC. She's a gamer. What? I'm sorry. I'm asking a very afraid question. Is it true that the soldier named Bando belonged to MTF Tau 5 Samsara? To that question, Albert is a little surprised. Apparently, she seems to have heard the conversation that was exchanged here it's almost like she was in the same room! Yeah, it's true. However, the period during which he was assigned there isn't long. Gets to the game, he doesn't know how to spell it backwards. It's a memory thing, yeah. Why did you think so? I was in the information department a while ago. At that time, I browsed the material about MTF Tau Samsara that's disclosed a little bit. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, God. Oh, that's a cool symbol. According to the document, the 4 soldiers who make up the unit embedded the machine in whole body. No. Immortal cyborg clones created from the flesh of a dead god.
Oh, it's so fucking anime. I love it.
God, I'm glad I gave Bando a fucking Solid Snake voice, because he is Metal Gear. He is an immortal cyborg clone created from the flesh of a dead god. It was written that way. Therefore, he can counter the paranormal threat. Therefore, they abandoned being human. Nevertheless, Bando is. He's too normal, do you want me to say that? Yes. Even if you are watching the video in this way, you can't find a machine-like part anywhere in your body. Both physical ability and equipment aren't different from normal MTF soldiers. This is too different from the information. Paranormal threat. That's like everything the SCP Foundation deals with. Anxiously, the operator says, But on the contrary, Albert smiled faintly. That's natural, because he is a third-party special item. A third party? Don't worry. I'll guarantee his ability. Bando is definitely Simsar the fifth person. What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? Go to next scene. Oh god. Oh god, oh no, oh god, oh man. Oh god, oh man, oh man. Oh god. Chapter 2, August 1st, 2000, AM05, Japan, Naratara, Mura. Ah! Ryozen Kanata. Alright, fuck it. Multiple chapters in a demo. It started with chapter 0, chapter 1. Now we're on chapter 2. What is the point of having multiple chapters when this is not episode 1? Jesus Christ. I'm looking it up. Oh my god, we're like halfway through. We are like halfway through. Short stream, right? It was supposed to be short because this was I got back home late, so it was supposed to be like an hour. I actually have to go. I can't keep going. My throat hurts. Fuck it. Well, good news is, since we're apparently only halfway through, we can get another stream out of this, I guess. Later. Not anytime, not tomorrow. Make sure I save again. Later. Maybe a couple days. Find something else to stream in the meantime. Maybe more content. Yeah, man, I have to go make more thumbnails now. The whole 5 minutes it'll take to make that, and like over half of that is just opening a fucking GIMP, because GIMP is a... Oh god, GIMP does not like to open. It freezes my computer almost every time. Bye-bye. Yeah. God, this was not supposed to happen. Not like this. Not like this. All right, I think I've put enough space in between the shooters. I think we can start playing Metro tomorrow. Hell yeah, brother. Adding the watermark. Well, the watermark's already done. This stream already has the little A up in the corner. I just gotta open GIMP and then put the number on the top right. That's it. The big ask out of that is opening GIMP. But I think next will be Metro 2033. Using an auto-clicker to speedrun this game. I could just press auto, but I gotta read. What's the point of a fucking visual novel if you don't read it? Anyway. Thank y'all for hanging out. This was not what I was expecting. But it was fun. Up until it started to drag because it was going on for an hour longer than it should have. I'll be back tomorrow, probably playing Metro 2033. Because it's my favorite shooter of all time, and I want to play it again. Because I've not streamed it. Not that you know of, anyway, because The one time I streamed Metro 2333 Redux on the Xbox One is gone forever because I destroyed it. It's gone in the void. None of us expected this, right? This was not supposed to happen. Not like this. Not like this. Alrighty. Thank y'all for hanging out. And I hope you had a good time. Rip, big rip. That was like stream number 4. Stream number 1 was me figuring out how the fuck things worked. And I think it was... No, it might have been like stream 6 or something. It was really early. It was like 7 Days to Die. Because I was obsessed with 7 Days to Die in the January 2017. 7 Days to Die off the Xbox One, figuring out. I played that a couple times. I did a stream of Fallout 3. That was good fun. I was a little shithead. And then I started streaming Shadow of Mordor, which is the first thing on this channel. I created this channel as an archive channel originally. And then I started editing it, and then I realized I really liked making the Let's Plays. So I started doing that instead. And then I streamed Metro 2033 as a side to be like a second series thing. And it got one video, the Aliulo lore. Hell yeah. The deep lore that no one could conceivably give a fuck about. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Y'all have a good night. Later. That's it. That's all you get. Is that for the rest of forever.